morning, it's Monday. My name's Dawn, I'm the Reclusive Crafter, and it is Mishmash Monday. So I am now working on the Vintage Blue Hues, and I thought what I would do with this, for those of you that missed the video on Saturday, I did this rather pretty little card with some of the papers from the kit. And that was just a little play session really. And what I thought I'd do now is put together a journal. I've decided on it being a 2 signature journal, and each signature is only going to have a few pages in it. I'm sort of erring towards about 8 pages per signature. And what I've done, I'm using the main pages from the kit, as you can see. I have printed on the back of them with pages from the kit for journaling, so that's all done. And then I've also pulled out some bits and pieces that I had in my stash as well, which I'm going to try and incorporate just to add a little bit of uniqueness, I guess, and a little bit of difference to what we do. And so what I've done, this is actually from the kit, and I've just printed on the back of that. These two are both from the kit, and I've just double-sided those. So those could be added as extra pages as well. And then I've got this, which I think is lovely. This was in my kit, and I say in my kit, in my stash. And I thought with the colours of it, and the fact that there is blue hydrangeas in the actual kit, and this is hydrangea flowers, I thought that went beautifully actually. So it's on a kind of a glossy style paper, but I pulled it out. I coffee ink dyed printed on the back. That's only faux coffee dye, it's not actual coffee dye, and I thought I would incorporate that into one of the signatures. That's very pretty. This, I'm not sure if I'm going to be incorporating this. This is actually an off print from the Diary of a Lady when I did that journal, and because there are elements in the blue hue, so we've got the same trim or similar trim, just marginally difference on the colour, and obviously the hydrangea as well, I thought I might try and incorporate the two. Possibly. These are just thoughts I'm going through at the moment. Okay. And then this one, I believe, was also from the Diary of a Lady. Again, the blue hues and the buff colours, as you can see, go beautifully. So this is one thing that I really love about Amanda's collections. You know, you can mix and match them, and if you've got bits left over from previous projects, you can put them into new projects. You know, they don't have to sit there going to waste, and that's beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. It's got the roses in conjunction with the blue hues kit. It's got the blue hues to it as well. What's there not to love about it? It's gorgeous. This was just from my own stash. It's just a baby blue piece of paper, basically. So yeah, I thought, well, do you know what, we can bung that in as well. I've got a couple of the prints from Amanda's ledger kit, so I've got those that are double-sided, and that's obviously why I've not used this one, because it, oh no, maybe not, oh no, it is, yeah, I've actually printed them incorrectly. So if you notice, they're that way round, and then they're the wrong way round. But you know what, for a journal, does it really matter if you're going to be adding pockets and things? Probably not, to be honest. So I might incorporate some of these. I've got 3 of those pages. Clearly I made a mistake on printing, and that's why they never got used. This was in my kit, pretty blue polka dot. Amanda does do a polka dot kit. Well, it's not actually a polka dot kit, it's an additions kit, and there is polka dot in there, but that's already in my stash. Not sure if the colours are quite right with that, but I thought I'd pull it out and take a look and see where we go with that one. Then we've got this one. This was one of Amanda's collages that she did, and this was I think this was one of her weekly challenges that she did last year. I wouldn't swear to that. There's no right or wrong way up or down, I don't think, because there's flowers going up and down. But it is the right colours. And I thought, do you know what? That's sitting there doing nothing. I could potentially make use of that. So I poured that out. These are from... Oh, which one was this one from? I think this one was from Georgian Romance, possibly. I think I'm right. But again, the blues, beautiful match, absolutely beautiful match. Can't go wrong with it. This was just in my stash. And I can't remember where this one came from. It's not one of Amanda's. I'm not even sure it's one of my own. I don't think it is, so I'm not going to lay claim to it. But it's very pretty, isn't it? It's blue, it's gorgeous. And I thought that would have a rather dynamic little difference. So I'm definitely going to be including that one because I love that. And all I've done is coffee dye printed on the back of that one. This was in my kit as well, in my stash. Again, not sure if I'm going to be using this one, but do you know what? I pulled it out because it's the right sort of colours. And then additionally, I have got some very old ledger pages in my own stash. These were from my father-in-law. He was an accountant, so he had lots of this type of thing in his possession. So I have that, and I've also got this, which has got the blue lines on it, which I thought was quite nice for the blue hues. So I've pulled those out as well. So that's what I'm playing with. All right. It is going to be a start to finish series. I don't know how many videos there are going to be in it. Today, I am just putting together 2 signatures. Okay, so that is what I'm working with today. And I'm going to go ahead and make a start. So it is Monday, folks. How are we all doing? I hope you are all well, had a good weekend. So the first thing I want to do is choose the middle page for each signature. Now, I love that one. I also love this one. Those are both gorgeous, aren't they? With the main theme there. I'm just looking through. You see, that's a nice one as well, isn't it? Oh, you see, spoilt for choice with Amanda's kits, aren't you? See, that's lovely as well. And if I folded that, I would lose. Would I lose the bird if I folded that? Yeah, I'd lose a bit of the bird if I folded that. So I might use that one as a centre one, actually. And that's lovely as well. I do not want to do 4 signatures. No siree. No, sorry, it takes me a long enough time to get through one signature. Right, so what are we doing, peepees? I'm going to use this one and this one, I think. And the reason for that is I don't want both centerpieces with the same picture, although it is lovely. I'm saying that, but see, I want to use this one as a centerpiece because of this bird here. Do you know what that puts me in mind of? It puts me in mind of a fortune teller's crystal ball, and she's looking at that and kind of telling somebody's fortune as to what's to come. Love that. I like this here, you see, and if that was in the centre... Oh, this is so hard, isn't it? No, I'm going to stick with those 2. That's it. I've made my mind up. So those are going to be the centres. All right. So first thing I'm going to do then is to fold these up and use these as the centres. Okay. Now then, on the backs of each of these, I have just got that beautiful design printed out from the kit. That's the portrait one. I'm not sure what's on. Oh, the portrait one's on the back of this as well, ironically. Oh, there we go. Who knew? So those are going to be my centerpieces. And now I want the front cover. Okay, so the front cover would need to have something very pretty on the right hand side. Okay, I say the front cover, the front page as you open the journal up is what I'm talking about. So I don't think that one works very well. That one might. This one is perfect. Look at that. And that one's perfect. There we go. Those are my fronts. And this one, I'm going to fold that way. Like so. Just doing my normal camera check. Make sure I'm still recording. There we go. So that is now going to be, as you open the journal up, that is what you are going to be hit with. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's so lovely. Love it, love it, love it. I so enjoy making journals, you know. I get such pleasure from it. And then this is going to be, I don't know why I'm doing that with my nail. I've got my bone folder there. And then that is going to be the second signature. Okay, so that's the signatures decided on, middle and fronts. Okay, so now we've got this piece, and I am going to fold this over this way. Okay, so we've got quite a heavy flower bit on there, so I'm going to pop this one into, which way round does that go, do you think? I don't think it actually matters. I'm going to pop it that way round, I think. So we're going to pop that one in there. I love this bird cage. I just love it. It's so beautiful. Now then, we're going to pop that one in here. Like so. Which just leaves me with this one. Oh, come on, open up. Can't open it. Right. Okay, that's going to be going that way round. Let me just check I'm folding these properly. Okay, that's going to be going that way round. So let's have a look and see. I don't want the two cherubs side by side. That could work in there, couldn't it? So I'm going to pop that one in there. What's the next page to that? Yep, that works fine. Right, so those are the beautifully printed pages. Not that they're not all beautifully printed. So what I'm going to do now is start adding bits and pieces from here. So the first one I want to add in is this one. I think this is just beautiful. And I'm going to put this on the front side. So I'm going to add this one in. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this one's already got 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I want to put this one in here. Didn't fold that very well, did I? Look at it. Oh. See if I can refold that just a little bit. That's better. Okay. So this one I want to go in here. And what have we got here? Oh, okay, we've got 2 similar designs there. So I'm going to break that up by popping that in there. Oops. I'm going to pop it the other way around though, because I want that bit to be down that side. There we go. So that's that one. Nice. Right. So they've now both got 4 in. All right. So let's have a look and see what we're doing. I really, really like that. And I want something with a bit of drama to it, perhaps. So, similars. They don't have to be the same, but what else have we got? See, I do like that as well. And I do like that. So I might add those 2 in. So that's 6 each. I'm going to put a plain one in. And have I got another? I think I'll go with the little polka dot actually. Although it's blue hues. Does it matter that the blue is actually slightly different? Although I would like them to match really. But I'd like a relatively plain one. I should have double printed another one really. That's what I should have done, folks. What have we got? We've got the lot. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. Stop messing about, Dawn. I love this one. I'm going to, actually, I am going to go with one each of these. So I'm going to pop that one there and that one there. I will trim those white. Oh, I like that. I'm going to go with that one, I think. Okay. So how many have we got? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. I think that's going to be enough for a 2 signature journal, to be perfectly honest with you. Although, saying that, although I really wanted to include this one too. Should I go with a 9 signature page and to hell, or 9 page signature and to hell with it? Oh my goodness me. I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure about that bit. I've got that one. Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think I'm doing that. I think that's what I'm going to go with, okay? So, right then. So these are the pages for this signature. And these are the pages for this signature. All right. Now then, I got a little bit of trimming to do. So it will mean that some of the pages are slightly different sizes to the other, and I'm okay with that. So let's start sorting out, my folks. If you want to skip along, feel free to do so, because all I'm doing now is prepping the pages to get them into the signatures. Okay. For those of you that are very new to journaling, you are welcome to stay with me and watch me through the process. For those of you a bit more experienced, you might find this a little bit too tedious. You know, I'm easy. I am literally going to be doing this journal start to finish, so so there will be quite a lot for experienced journalists that or experienced creators that might not want to follow me along on everything. But you do what's right for you. So that one's already done. What's on the back of that? That's that. So I might have to trim this front and back to get all my white bits off. And bearing in mind, I did misprint this, and like I say, I really don't mind. I do not mind at all the fact that it is misprinted. So I'm going to have one page up the right way and one page that's not. But that's okay, because the page that isn't printed up the right way, I can use for putting pockets and things on and embellishments. So it's no great shakes. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I am just making use of things that are in my stash that really need using up. Okay, so that's the plan for this journal. That one's done. Oops, sorry, that one's done. That one's okay, and that one's okay. Right then, this signature is good to go together. So we are going with it. Some of these are slightly heavier paper as well. And again, that's fine, because the slightly heavier papers are really good for if you want to put pockets on that are quite heavy. It gives the pages a little more strength for the heavier pockets. And when I say heavier pockets, I mean pockets that have got, you know, lots of bits and pieces in there, really. So there we go. Just now then, what way round do I want that? I want that way. Okay, so it's that one. And this one. Again, although this one, the pattern itself, I'm not terribly enamoured with it. It'll be good for putting pockets and things on. So I'm all right with that too. Okay, and there we go. Right, so they are all ready now to slot in place. I just need to decide now where I want them. So that one, I think, can go in there. The ledger page I am going to put next to the centre page. Like so. That's quite a bit smaller actually, isn't it? That's a nice, gives a nice little bit of interest. Then we've got the plain page. I think I will pop that there. Okay. And then we've got this one. Just going to have a look and see where I want that one. I think I'm going to put that one in there. And then I've got two more to find homes for. So I quite like the blue with the blue, so that can go in there. And then I just need to find a little home for this one. And I think that one can probably go in there. So let's have a look and see if we're happy with that signature. All right. So we open up. We've got the hydrangeas, which is lovely. Then we've got that one and that one and that one. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that there. That's okay. It's the centre page. And we've got the ledger again. a nice upside down ledger. I'm not sure about these two blues together. I think that works, doesn't it? Although, yeah, I'm going to leave them like that. I do quite like that. That looks okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that. So that signature I am happy with. That's that one completed. And then this one again, let me just have a look and see if there's anything needs trimming. That one's okay. We need a bit of trimming on this one. A little bit of trimming. And when you're doing your signatures, you know, you can mix and match and put pages in however you want to. A lot of kits that you will buy or get from places, even if they're freebies, sometimes they will have a set sequence. Don't feel that just because they've got a set sequence that you have to stick to that. You know, you can use your own process and your own thought about how you want things to go and what you want them to look like. All right. I am going to leave that little snippet. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut that off with a pair of scissors, because if I try cutting that off with the trimmer, it's just going to make a mess. So I am going to do a scissor cut. There we go. Okay. That'll do. Doesn't need to be perfect. Does not need to be perfect at all. Right, that's that one done. Have we got any others that need trimming? No. Okay, we are good to go on this one. So let's look-sees. Now then, I'm going to, the same as I did for the other one, I am going to okay, I wanted this right near the centre, but it's not going to work with the way it's printed. So what do I want near the centre? I think I'm going to go with that one. That was a hard decision, wasn't it? Gosh, it's a bit of paper, just put it in. Right, there we go. Let me slot that one in, because we know exactly where that one is going. And that one is going in there. Okay, and just in danger of repeating myself, these are from Amanda's ledger pages on her Ko-fi site. Pop along and have a look at them. Okay. This is her collage page. And I'm going to pop that in with all its lovely bluey bits on there. Now then, let me have a look and see. I don't want the signatures to be exactly the same, but I do want an element of similarity. So I think I'm okay with that. Then we had this design here. So with that design, I think I might go with this one. like so. Now then, oh, that's okay. I was going to say, I've just realised that needs to go up that way. I wonder if I've made that mistake on some of these. Let me just double check. That one's up the right way. That one's up the right way. I did not make that mistake. Good. Okay, so where did we get to? We're on here, aren't we? So this one, honestly, if I had half a brain, 1, 2, so that's the third page. So 1, 2, so we want that one ideally to go in there. Smasharoons. And then we've got this one, which is more like, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say this one. Okay. And again, this is a heavier paper, so that will be good for popping pockets and things on and embellishments. That's that one. Then what we got? Then we've got a normal page, which is correct. And then we've got a plain one. Now then, why haven't I got as many plain and I've only got this one left? Plain and ledger. Oh, did I miscalculate my pages, folks? I do not know. I'll have to have a look in a moment. See how many I've got in each. I might have put one too many in one and not enough in another. I thought I'd done it right, but who knows? I never take anything for granted. Right, that I think will go there. And that looks nice. Love that. Right, how many pages have I got? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have got the right number of in there. Right, so now I know that's right. So there should be 9 in here as well, in theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. So there was one more in here than in the other one. So I think I'd like to pull a page out. And I'm going to take that out because that one is my least favourite. So I'm going to take that one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to do one more count on here just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct. And I've just had a thought as well. I'm just wondering about taking that out and putting that one in. I think I will because I prefer that blue to that blue. And I actually think that goes better with that anyway. So I'm going to take that one out and replace it with that one. I am happier with that, to be honest with you. Yes. So that's it. That is the 2 signatures ready to start being decorated. Okay, so that's it for today. That's all I'm doing. Wednesday we will start making all the little journaly bits to go in and start pulling stuff together. So that will be exciting. So thank you for your time today. Have a lovely week. Take care, everybody. See you Wednesday.